Joining us now, IndyCar race driver Jay Howard. Jay, how you doing?
Absolutely wonderful. How about you guys?
Well, we're in your neck of the woods. Last night we were at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We kissed the bricks. Have you kissed the brick? Or are you waiting?
I have, but well, no, because I kind of feel like it's kind of like in England we say like what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like bad luck to kiss it, you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't
This
want
I need to kiss it when I'm winning.
This was
Right.
my fear. My thing was I'm allowed to kiss it because I drive an automobile.
Yeah, you're never going to race, Jeff.
Well, but I have been known to drive faster than I should.
All
and
the
I
time?
actually did the Richard Petty driving experience.
Very
but
nice.
nothing in that entitles me to consider myself any sort of serious driver. So when I kiss the brick, it's a symbol of just, aren't I having
done
fun?
it.
I
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
But for a driver, a real driver to kiss it, I would imagine it's like the Lombardi Trophy. You don't touch it
Yeah.
because unless I earn it, I don't get to. Is that
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the case for race
Yeah.
car drivers?
Oh, I don't know about everyone else, but for me, I'm a little bit like, oh man,
Superstitious,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little superstitious. Yeah.
Why you just earn it and then get it out of the way?
Then I'll kiss it non-stop.
now,
I might even French kiss it. I'm not saying anything,
Jay-
but I might just go places.
so you came to the States in 04, right, or 06?
Yeah, I came over in 04 just to kind of check things out
Right.
and see if this is where I wanted to be. And then 05, January 05, I came back. I was like, this is where I'm coming.
You drive for Team David Letterman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is that? Do you have to be funny to drive for his team?
I don't know.
Is Dave funny?
Yeah, we only really hung out the 500 for a little bit,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
in my pit, and
Did he tell you
Yeah.
jokes while you're going around driving?
No, he let me get on with my job.
Oh, you're going into turn
me.
3. Wait, I've got this killer line
Yeah.
that I've been working on. I just want to see what you think of it.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
So Paul Schaefer doesn't show up and conduct the band or anything near you.
No, it's.
They leave you alone to work?
Yeah, business as usual. Just,
Okay, now Dave's an Indiana guy.
Yes,
I'm
he is,
surprised.
yeah.
Is he here this week? He should be
you
doing
know
a show
what?
from here.
I don't know.
What's wrong with him?
Some of the other guys, Bobby Rahal, who's the team owner with David,
Right.
he comes in today. So
Today, right.
I don't know if David's
So
coming
in
or not.
America, how I've known a couple of drivers, and in America you start with kind of midget cars and things like that, and kids start, and there's a circuit that you go through, and you progress through various hoops, if you
Yeah,
will.
like a ladder.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
is it the same in the UK?
Yep, it's pretty much identical. Just people like to call the series different things, but yeah, everyone kind of starts in go-karts, and that's how I started. My dad got me a go-kart. I was like, stay off of street corners,
How old were you?
7 years old.
7 years old, and you're driving a go-kart with intent.
Yes, and it's funny because I had a conversation earlier about how times have changed, right? And when I was a kid, my dad got me a go-kart. So, I'm going to go go-karting on the weekend, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And there's this dream of Formula One or IndyCar, being
Right.
a professional one day. That would be phenomenal. But I'm just enjoying it. Now, these kids, and I do a bit of coaching on the side of my racing. These kids at a young age, it is, hey, I'm a driver. I'm going to be a driver. And they're like, homeschool. They're serious about
Wow.
So
it's a
every
career.
sport is doing this. Every
Yeah.
Every
sport
sport
is
is
going.
doing it.
What do you have a theory? I'm a sociologist at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a theory as to what the hell's going on here that
Yeah.
all these parents seem to need their kids fast tracked onto some sport?
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny because, one kid in particular that I coach, his dad's a great guy, and he understands that the boy really wants to be a driver. And he's like, I'm taking your advice, what do I need to do? And the first thing I say to everyone that I help is, don't burn them out. Right?
Yes.
Because these
Don't
kids...
burn them out.
Yes.
Exactly.
all this pressure. You got to win this race. You got to win right here, right now. Dude, the kids, whatever, 7 years old,
I ended
10
up
years old.
in hospital at 12. I was a competitive swimmer from California.
Mm-hmm.
My coach used to throw rocks at us because it's hard to talk to kids because they're swimming. They can't hear you when they yell. So they'd throw rocks at us to get our attention and then berate us. They'd take our clothes that we were going to go home in, throw them in the pool if we did something wrong, and berate us. And I ended up in the hospital with an ulcer at the age of 12.
Wow.
And once my dad came in the hospital, said, you don't have to do this. I said, I don't.
Yeah.
I never went back.
Wow.
And it's exactly what you're talking about. You've got to let kids enjoy. My son's a great baseball player. You know what his favorite sport is right now? Ultimate Frisbee.
Good.
But he's a baseball player. He's a pitcher.
Yeah.
But you know what he loves? Frisbee.
Yep.
Good. Knock yourself out, kid.
My nephew from the UK, my sister came here, followed me here, 8 years old, super fast on his feet, just really, really fast. Anyway, he's got some record, like he scored 25 touchdowns and the next nearest kid in the league scored 8 or something like that. So everyone's, and loving him, whatever. My sister has high schools approaching her already saying, what's it going to take?
To get your son to come to our school?
Yeah.
I can't.
He's 8 years old.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely incredible.
I'm like, I just said to her, same thing. I said, whatever, just let him enjoy it. You can tell he has such a passion for the game and loves playing football. It's what he lives for every day. So let him enjoy it. Try and keep him away from all that.
Is that a wedding ring?
Yeah.
I've got another sociological question. Brits don't seem to wear wedding rings these days, wedding bands, the guys. What's up with that? In America, you generally do.
Yeah, I'm not really that bothered about wearing one, but I think the wife likes me to wear one.
The ladies do.
Absolutely.
They would brand us if they could.
I'm actually in a little bit of trouble right now for not having mine.
Yeah.
I left L.A. in such a hurry in the morning that I did not and I'm going to get it when I get home.
I have mine on.
But, Jay, I'm going to let a little cat out of the bag here. I understand you're a little afraid of heights.
What?
Kind of, yeah.
You'll drive 250 miles an hour around a track, but you see a high place, you go, no.
And so, have you yet gone out to the zip line? I understand you're
doing that Friday.
You're going to do the zip line.
Do the zip line.
You know how high it is. I mean, it's up there.
It'll be good.
We're talking with the race car driver, Jay Howard. Someone called you Jerry, right? So I apologize for saying Ray. We had a Ray on earlier. Jay Howard. And how fast do you get around? You're driving around. How fast?
First of all, Steven needs to know this. They don't have a speedometer in the car.
Well, I know, but they're getting the speeds.
A lot of people don't know that. I
know they don't have a speedometer.
I actually peaked. And all there is tax and stuff like that and your oil pressure and things. And, being an automobile driver, all I know is I want to see how fast I'm going, and there's no way of knowing that, which is really irritating.
I know that, but they track how fast you go.
Yeah, and we have, we can change our dash. We have pages, so we can actually flick through and actually go to a speed if we want to. Personally, I can care less about how fast I'm going because I'm just concentrating on not hitting a wall. Right. So
stay on the road. Don't hit a wall or another car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's. I mean, we go. I think the top speed is like 231, somewhere around there, and the average is high 220s.
Hold on, time out. 220 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's like 225 is like a kind of average speed of the whole lap. So we go kind of 230 and change in a straight and a bit, 220.
I'm driving to Vegas. I get a straightaway. I get to 110, and I stop because I'm like, whoa, I am going way too fast. You go 225.
Yeah, he does double that.
Yeah, that is why you have to be some kind of a man to drive one of those cars because I don't think I could go 225.
Yeah, but the wife says that I'm not wired right. Like there's something wrong upstairs.
Something fundamentally wrong.
Yeah.
All right, now you're a Chelsea guy and you're sitting next to a Spurs guy and a Gooner. Do you know where you guys stand in the table, or how busy are you? That's what I'm curious.
Yeah, I think we're fifth the last time I checked.
You're fourth in the table.
Oh,
very
nice.
Good,
okay,
very good.
good.
Spurs are ahead of you. They've got 49 points.
Are a few points ahead.
You
we're about
42 points.
12 points off or something, Chelsea.
7 points. Oh, off the top? Or
off the top.
Man U's at the top,
I don't know where No, I think Man City's at the top. I just peeked. Man City's got 54 points. They're tied with United at 54 points. Tottenham's got 49, Chelsea 42, Liverpool 38, and then Arsenal 36. But it's early.
Funny.
We still got a lot of football
there was
to
a girl that worked in my office, and she's a big Chelsea fan, and she hated me because I cheered for the Spurs.
But we all have our own reasons for supporting your club.
I love London clubs. So
me too. Me too. When the Spurs do well, I really – but when Chelsea wins, it is a little different because our across-the-street neighbors are Chelsea people.
Yeah.
it gets personal when it's your neighbors.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. Even in America, we just look the other way or we'll laugh at each other when we see each other. So the guy's mowing the lawn. I'll just, how you doing there? Good morning. And I'm smiling. He's like,
So, Jay, anything that you want to talk to us about Indianapolis while you're here?
I don't know. I mean, man, you could talk forever. I mean, the feeling, the Indianapolis 500 is the Super Bowl of IndyCar racing.
400,000 plus, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's like 250,000 seated, and the people, the fans, the infield. Oh my God, it is. I mean, no one really knows the exact number.
Right.
Well, there are some guys out there. We never know. We'll never
get
find
over
out,
a 250,000 people, it's hard to count. People won't stand still for that count.
All I know is that I was at the pagoda. We were at the Speedway yesterday. I was in the pagoda, and I was saying, I think it would be really cool because I've never been. But I was like, I think it'd be really cool to be sitting right here for the big race. I bet it's
that
it's
ticket
incredible.
must be ridiculous.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't even buy that ticket. That's a sponsorship. That's a corporate deal.
Someone's got to give you that one.
Yeah, so it is for anyone who's never been to the Indianapolis 500. That has got to be on your bucket list.
Well, I'm adding it to my bucket list. I was there last night. We were standing at the start-finish line, looking down the straightaway, and I almost did. If you watch Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby. Yeah. So I seriously considered going down the track and start saying, "Oh, I'm on fire! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey!" But I thought better of it. I decided not to.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Have you seen anyone do that? Replay that scene before you?
I haven't. No.
Well, now you have something that you need to do. You need to take your Britishness and you need to lay it aside temporarily and try on being an obnoxious American just for a moment and see what it's like, because there's a lot of freedom in being an obnoxious American.
Shake and bake.
I say shake and bake.
Shake and bake?
Yeah, to my spotter.
Shake and bake.
We have spotters up top,
right.
And they look over us and try and keep us safe and give us as much information
Tell you
as
who's
possible.
behind you, who's in front of you.
Yeah,
you're like,
side by side and all that. And I'm always like, shake and bake, baby.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, exactly. So we always have fun with it. It's
awesome.
It's cool.
So one more little cat on the back. You're cheering for the New York Giants in the Super Bowl, I heard.
I am.
Yes.
What up
I've
with
got
that?
because I'm a San Francisco fan.
Okay,
but
now we were there. You know when Vernon Davis crossing route touchdown to win beat the Saints.
Yeah.
We're in the end zone. You could actually find me standing in the back of the end zone, just dumbfounded with my jaw on the floor, because we were sure they were going to kick the field goal, go to overtime.
Yeah.
But they threw for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So what is it now? They beat your team, so now you got to root for them?
Yeah, it's kind of like if they win, then I can say, well, at least we got beat by the
we
champions.
lost to the Super Bowl winners.
Lost to the champions.
Yeah. Plus,
smart man. I like that thinking.
Being here, there's that little bit of the old Manning connection.
Manning connection.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
We've
everyone
got
hates the Patriots
Peyton Manning
here.
jerseys coming by here in the background.
That's good.
Look right to the camera. Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Giants.
Where are you going to be?
I think.
Where are you going to be?
You know what? I'm not sure yet because I've got to fly to Florida on Sunday, so I'm trying to time it.
When's your race? Your next race?
Next race, March 25th, St. Petersburg, Florida.
St. Petersburg,
So what's in Florida? What's taking you to Florida on game day?
Actually coaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
Talking about
You're
working,
working,
with the kids,
trying to make a living. It's
trying to make some money.
People have no idea how expensive auto racing is. It is.
Yeah.
I can't think of a sport that's more expensive, frankly, than auto racing. Can you?
There's not. It's impossible.
Yachting, maybe. I don't know. But honestly, you have to have a backup car.
Right.
And you have to have a crew, and your crew has to be top-notch. They have to be well-paid. You have to have all the parts in the world. It's insane how expensive it is.
It's crazy. I mean, even down to little things that not many people know. As a driver, I train, work out like crazy, be strong, fit, and to do my job in the car. The pit crew guys, they're on the same program.
Right.
Yeah.
They got to do because they carry the tires and the
exactly.
gas.
And we're trying to find thousandths of a second on the track, and the guy in the pits, he's only got to lose 1 second in changing a tire, and all of a sudden you've lost all those places and all the, millions of dollars that you spend on research and trying to develop the car.
And it all went out the window.
It all went out the window.
I couldn't change a tire right.
Yep. So
well, we will try, hopefully, get to a race where we get to see you actually go around. And
You've got to come to the 500.
That'd be
guys.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll settle for a small one. I'll settle for the California race.
Yeah, Fontana.
Fontana.
Do you go out to Fontana? Do you race it?
Fontana. Yeah, we'll be there. So that'll be a good one.
That's where we're out from. We're out in Los Angeles, so we'll hopefully head to that one.
All right, Jay. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Good
Pleasure.
luck. Be safe.
Appreciate your time, Jay. Thank you.
Don't forget your helmet.
Oh yeah.